Welcome back, folks, to the Kenisha Awasthi podcast, a little corner of the podcast universe where I love mixing the old with the new. Well, think of it like bringing together your favorite wine and the latest tech gadget. So without further ado, let's get started. By the way, if you love my podcast, don't forget to subscribe and share. In this episode, we are threading the needle between Stoicism, the ancient philosophy which talks about staying completely committed to your task without bother of what's happening outside, and the endurance and the power of self-control through neurolinguistic programming, NLP, a modern tool so powerful that it's like having a cheat code for your brain, or rather having cheat codes for your brain. In this episode, you'll see how iconic figures from all over the world, all across different walks of life from Silver Screen to Silicon Valley, blend these ideas to craft extraordinary lives. In today's episode, in furtherance to last week's episode where I introduced you to the concept of Stoicism, we'll also dig deeper into the parallels between Stoicism and Neurolinguistic Programming, which is popularly known as NLP. And we'll examine how modern-day influencers, including celebrities, world leaders, and entrepreneurs, incorporate these principles into their lives. So are you ready to deep dive? Well, these are the reminders of our ability to adapt, grow, and influence the world around us. So whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a creativity-seeking artist, or just someone curious about the depth of a human potential, there's something in this mix for you, and that I can promise you. So without any further ado, let's get into the details of NLP and its parallels when it meets Stoicism. Alright, you all must be thinking, what's the deal with NLP? Imagine having a map of your mind which can really help you navigate life in the most potent way. NLP is sort of like that. It's this brilliant set of tools and techniques that is all about understanding how we think, communicate, and behave. It's used by just about everyone who is looking to level up, who is looking to up their performance in all arenas of their life, who is big on self-improvement, from therapists to life coaches and even folks like you and me, trying to tap into our fullest potential by figuring out this complex dance between our thoughts, words, and actions. As you must have heard endlessly and experienced in your real life, our thoughts really do influence our actions and our words and eventually our life and the calls and decisions we make. So who are these visionaries and luminaries? From tech moguls like Elon Musk, who tackles impossible challenges with stoic determination, to compassionate leaders like Jinda AR, who leads with a balance of emotion and reason. Stoicism is practiced by all of them. And you know why? Because Stoicism and NLP are everywhere, influencing leaders across the globe. So by blending ancient Stoic values with NLP strategies, these leaders aren't just making waves, they are changing courses in real time. They're changing the world as we know it, they're changing the world as we see it, they are changing the world as we experience it. And furthering our list of luminary, one name that instantly comes to mind is Tim Ferriss, a man who is practically a Swiss Army knife of a lifestyle design. He digs into life with a Stoic's love for wisdom, not afraid to ask tough questions or flip conventional wisdom on its head. And guess what? He's also a fan of using NLP techniques to hack his way to success. It's like he's standing on the shoulders of ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, like Seneca, while juggling the tools of NLP to win against all of life's curveballs. Pretty neat, I would think, right? And NLP and Stoic really do complement each other in the most beautiful way. Then there is a celebrity we all love and who is known for not just her beauty but her philanthropic work, Angelina Jolie, a beacon of Stoic resilience, showing strength in the face of personal and global challenges. She navigates life's stormy weathers with the grace of a modern-day Stoic. On the flip side, you've seen masters, the most successful NLP coach in the world, Tony Robbins, who can pretty much read a room's emotional temperature like a thermostat and then crank the heat or cool it down to foster positive change. Well, like it's all about understanding and influencing emotions in a powerful way. Tony Robbins, the most successful coach in the world, utilizes sentiment analysis techniques to understand and influence the emotional landscape of his audiences, all along empowering individuals to transform their lives through effective communication and behavioral change. Neurolinguistic programming, or NLP, has become a cornerstone of personal development, and you find endless books on NLP, you'll find a lot of YouTube videos on it, and communication enhancement in the modern world. It's a toolkit utilized and used extensively by high-performance individuals to unlock their full potential by understanding the intricate relationship between language, behavior, and neurology. Yes, you heard that right. NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming, so it involves neurology and language. Let us now analyze the role of emotions in Stoicism and sentiment analysis. So basically, the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance deeply resonate with many contemporary figures who employ NLP techniques to navigate the complexities of modern life. Emotions play a pivotal role in both Stoicism and NLP alike, shaping perceptions and influencing decision-making. And that's pretty much where life is, right? Decision-making and influencing and perceptions, because you're only as good as your perception, because that enables you to make a decision. The influence of Stoicism and NLP extends far and wide across diverse domains. So by integrating Stoic philosophy into NLP practices, these visionaries leverage ancient wisdom to drive positive change and shape the future of humanity. You will be surprised to know, but language, and that includes self-talk in a big way, serves as a powerful tool for shaping cognition and perception, a principle embraced by Stoics and NLP practitioners. I always tell everyone that your self-talk has to be positive regardless of the situations in your life, because that eventually affects all your decisions and all your actions. And that is what this episode is all about. It is about getting you guys to embrace positive self-talk, embrace Stoicism and Neurolinguistic Programming, because these aren't just philosophical concepts or self-help trends. These are really life-changing philosophies, life-changing practices on our daily lives, which reflect on our daily choices and eventually on how our life pans out right before our eyes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope that you will look up a bunch of videos. I'm also going to attach links of books, that are going to acquaint you with the concept of NLP. In this ever-evolving world, it is something that I highly recommend. And it is something that is a very powerful tool for you to navigate, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an artist, whether you're a coach, in any field where you're looking to sort of really scale, where you're looking to become bigger than a person, who is not really using these techniques would be, because they will be affected unconsciously or subconsciously by daily events of their lives. Then NLP is the way to go, and Stoicism will teach you how to be a robust person, how to be a person who doesn't crack under pressure, and it'll help you carve out a beautiful tapestry of your life. That is the endeavor of my podcast, to kind of really up the ante and up the game for all of you who are kind enough to tune in and watch my podcast, for all of you who are interested in mindset, coaching. And that's why if you ever want to book a one-on-one consultation with me to understand the concepts of Stoicism and linguistic programming, I'm more than happy to take up your consultation. I'm more than happy to aid your cause. I'm more than happy to turn you into an individual who is completely unfazed by whatever is happening in their life, be it professional or personal or emotional or mental, and get you to really go about achieving everything that you've set your mind to, that as a kid you dreamed of achieving, and then along the way life happens, and we forget our dreams also easily because we don't have these tools. And I'm here to facilitate you with these tools. In case you want to book a consultation with me one-on-one, I will be attaching also my email ID in the description below. And if you've liked this episode of my podcast, of the Kenisha Awasthi podcast, where my endeavor is to basically turn everyone into the 1% Achievers Club, the high performance club, please do share this episode, and don't forget to subscribe to my new baby channel. We are very young right now. We are just on our second episode. and your support and your participation means the world to me. Aside of that, what can I say? I'm ever so grateful to everyone who was stuck around till the end to watch this episode. There'll be lots more philosophies that I'll talk about, and there'll be a lot more episodes on NLP, because this is a technique that I strongly believe in. This is a program that I practice myself, and I can tell you safely pretty much that it has helped me through some very difficult times in my life. But hey, you can reach out to me, you can mail me, you can book a consultation, and I'll be more than happy to listen to your story and guide you to the best of my potential. Thank you for watching my second episode. I'll see you next week with an interesting philosophy, and we'll break it down again, and we will also see how it applies to the modern world. Until then, stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Have a great week ahead. I'll see you next week.